mention this to you. Okay, so he's hitting an 8-iron and you're hitting a 7-iron.
Mm-hmm.
So you can still tell his ball position in relationship to his feet is a little bit more forward. Right?
Mm-hmm.
His head is slightly more behind it than yours.
Mm-hmm.
His camera moves a little bit. It's not on the tripod. Right, so he's turned behind the ball. Right?
His hands are a little behind the ball more than mine.
I don't care about that. A lot of the old school guys' hands are ahead. All of the newer guys are more neutral with their hands. Right, so there's impact.
Mm-hmm.
You're already ahead of it.
Yeah.
Now you're going to actually back up to hit it, so you're really going backwards.
Mm-hmm.
So you've actually shut the face down even more because your body's so far ahead.
Mm-hmm.
Look at the difference. If your body was, let's say the ball was there, that's 90 degrees, and look at the difference where you would be at impact.
Mm-hmm.
So that little lungy motion you do first, so you load pretty good, but then you lean into it with your chest. I want to see that with your hips. All good players do that with their hips. But their head is never in front of the golf ball when they get to impact. They're always behind it.
Okay.
Look for that. When you get a 7.
The one you gave me.
Right, so I'm going to show you me with a 7-iron first. So this is me on the 7-iron. And I'm about a +3. Shot 29 on the back of it. That's what I've ever had on the back of it. So I'm hitting a 7-iron. So you can see, if I put Nicklaus up there with a 7-iron, you know where his ball is? It's way up here. So I'm starting behind it, turning behind it. I still shift forward, but my head's still back. Handle forward, hit it, then it pulls me forward. But you didn't ever see me go backwards to hit it.
Right.
Alright, so let me find the pitching leg. Might even be a sand leg. Yeah, I think this is a sand leg. Or pitching leg. Not much difference, is it? Turn behind it. Stay behind it. Handle forward. So I would tell you that I'm not going to change your grip, I'm not going to change your aim, I'm going to change your ball position just a little bit, get you behind it more.
I don't like the way, I feel like I'm a little hunched over too. I don't like my dress right now.
Yeah, if, again, we're just starting to work together. Brian said he was going to
Yeah, he said he bought me 3 lessons. I'm like, oh,
well, he's up to know Brian. He's definitely a giver. Really good
put
man.
yourself back to where you're at addressing the ball.
I want to find you at this angle for a second because I want to show you what you were just asking about.
So I don't like my posture right there.
Yeah, so that's me hitting a 7.
See, look at how much straighter your back is.
Yeah.
Now I'm not your age, but still, I know
That's a
I know what I can change to do that.
Yeah. What happens is when you get hunched over, you're not as free to turn your hips and your shoulders and swing your arms. See the difference in the length of that swing?
Mm-hmm.
And anytime that you're in a hunched over position, you're getting to the ball by reaching through your shoulders. So your scapula is rounded this way.
Mm-hmm.
Your butt gets more tucked under. When I see people like that, it's very difficult to turn.
Well, and I was saying to myself, it's like I would stick my butt out more, I would straighten my back out more, and I know from the past that was kind of one of the things I worked on when I was younger.
And you're a tall guy, and it would really help you. That's Tiger in 2000.
Yeah.
He's hitting a 7 iron as well. No, we're not his age, so we can't take it back as far as he does.
Correct.
But this is arguably the best ball striking year in the history of the PGA Tour. He was number 1 in greens and regulation. He was number 1 in driving. He was number 1 in putting, and number 1 in scramble. And why he changed this is when he was working with Butch. So I'm not sure why he changed that because you can't do any better in that position. But a lot of it had to do with what you just said. He's in a position to me, that looks more athletic and more dynamic.
Yes.
We call that a very passive position. I'll tell you a quick story while I've got this on audio. I used to work with J.C. Sneed, who was Sam Sneed's nephew. We first got on the senior tour. When we got to the tournament in Scottsdale, Nicholas had won the tournament the year before, and it was a double-ended driving range, and Nicholas got the shanks. I mean, he can't hit it on the club face. And they had those walkie-talkie phones back there, and he gets on the phone and calls Jim Quick, and he said, Jim, you got to get over here quick. I can't hit the ball in the club face. Trevino's over there rolling on the ground lap. Greatest player of all time is got the shanks. So here he comes in a helicopter, lands on the tee box, walks out, and watches him hit 3 balls and like 2 of the 3 shanks. He walked up to me and got about this close and said, Jack, the posture stuff. You look like an old man. He said, you got to get taller.
See, that's how I feel right there. I'm 62, but I'm an old man, but I look at it like, that's not how I used to look.
So he said, you got to get taller. You got to get your chin up. You got to get your butt more behind you. You got to get your shoulders more in an athletic
Everything's got to be more
position.
straight.
Yeah.
Look at those straight lines.
Yeah, he's pretty flat.
Yep.
From here to here, he's pretty flat lined.
Yep.
I know that some of that is sure, but you're very rounded.
Right. I see that.
To there. So it
Yeah,
tells
I
me,
can see that.
so if you got your chin up and your butt back, that's going to get your spine out.
Correct.
Okay? So when you get in a more athletic position, you can turn better. That's the bottom line. It's hard for you to turn from that position. You know?
And I have a bad lower back.
But as far as path here, I mean, you're not any different than Tiger Woods is when you get to that same position. I mean, that's really good. But I can promise you, he's not going to ball. He's not going to. So, okay, so let's say we'll pick 2 things. One thing in address, we're going to work on your posture a little bit, and then we're going to work on you staying behind the ball more. Now, I would encourage you when you're practicing for a while is to put the ball on a short tee and try to clip the tee and try to avoid being too down.
Oh, okay.
Just almost feel like, as Ben Hogan said, you need to feel, anytime Hogan told anybody too down, he'd make you practice hitting up. Are you really going to hit up? No, you're not, but that's what you're going to feel.
Feels like it.
Yeah, you're going to feel like
I'm
you're going to
hitting it thin.
You're going to feel like you're kicking it for a while.
Yes.
Just to get to do the feeling that your head's more back. Your hips are going to go through just like they normally do, I promise you. But you said pull me up from the face on view, and you said that you were going to look at what? What did you want to see?
I see what's.
The reason that you look a little crowded and you don't have as much room is because your posture. It's hard for you to get your arms back in front of you because your body's in the way. So you're like this.
Yep. No.
If you're taller, you're going to have more space.
I see that. Yeah.
And you're going to have more room to get your arms extended through, in fact, and rotated.
Well, that's what I was looking at. Yours is how much straighter you look.
I could I've got 475 tour players, and most of the better ball strikers, I just got back from the long drive deal with all the 16 top long drive guys. Now they're using 50-inch drivers. They all stand straight up. And you're already 6'3" or whatever you are. You just got to get more up. And I agree with, now that I'm seeing you swing, graphite's probably better for you, because if you're going to go an inch longer, you couldn't play with steel. It's going to make it really heavy.
It seemed when I hit them, and I had an inch longer with steel. It didn't feel good to me. I didn't hit the ball as far.